So we'll give you another voiceover video of trying to get better. So this week was a week after No Fame Games, the week of like June 13th through 19th. And the only footage I got of the whole week was this hammer session and one other open stone, shot put, MSA, whatever session you want to call it. So let's talk about the lifting. Let's talk about the throwing, kind of what's going on in between. So tried to push lifting. Ended up hitting a 400-pound safety squat bar back squat. So back to about 85% of my best, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm obviously still, left leg still half as weak as my right. So still don't know what's going on there. Still not working right. So with throw sessions, that was like a day before this. This one, I came out and I said, I've got to start working on stuff that maybe translates different. Maybe do stuff different that's not my full throw, so it doesn't feel like the full throw, and see what I can get out of it. And I took, there's 1 3 wind. So 22 came out and took some 1 turns, took some 2 turns, and 1 3 wind. So these might be out of order again. Like my videos have been doing that, uploading lately. I don't know why. And I'm not being super focused on trying to catch it because it's way too much time and effort, let's be real. But with a lot of these videos, 1 winds, 2 winds, heavy hammer, light hammer, and then I think a 3 wind of each at the very end. They went way shorter than I have in the past. So, and obviously, like I said in a different video, if you watch these videos, go watch some of the other ones that kind of talk about some of the cues and things going on, which is a little different. So if you're watching these trying to learn some stuff, hopefully you learn something from me talking and not as much from me throwing right now, because it's definitely not going the way I want it to. But I think I'm pulling the finish on these hammers all a little too much. I hit another upper body day at the firehouse. I'm trying to think of what some of these other training days were. Thinking back, I'd have to go look it up. But kind of a just typical solid training week. Nothing too crazy, nothing too hard. Just trying to get good solid training. And I'll be honest, sorry. Whew, long night last night at firehouse. So a lot of hammer throws. I think it was more than I've ever. I always laugh at the mistakes, the mess ups, because you only see the good ones on camera unless somebody includes them. But 22 hammer throws, and then this day I hit some shot put at the firehouse out back. And here's, once again, it's going to be all out of order, of course. So hit some stands first, and then I decided to try to work on full spin. Majority of the practice full spin. And I mean, sometimes I don't always edit this out of video on purpose, but I might get 1 or 2 dry run reps before I hit a rep. It's not always, but this practice was one that I did that on the beginning of most throws. This is a very bad full spin practice, a very tall, they're not a good rhythm and tempo to it, and go back to the stand throws. So I actually told myself, after how some Braemar throws have gone, I got to get back to throwing. I was doing a lot last year of throwing a med ball into a wall. So I got to get back to a 20 to 30 pound med ball, basically a shot put from the chest into the wall. Helps me feel the separation of the hips and the upper body. So I'm going to bring that back. But like I said, this one ended up going to some NSA to try to feel something. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to write the practice off. I got out and I did something that was throwing. And here's more of that step through stuff, just trying to go through how it's supposed to feel. But once again, this was not a great practice, and you got to show the good with the bad sometimes, or the bad with the good. So obviously, like I said, going through the motions, I left this in here kind of as a teaching moment. So, wow, I did a lot of it. So hope you guys enjoy this stuff and enjoy the voiceovers, and hope you can learn something, take it away. Yeah, that's kind of how this is going to go. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you footage. Hope you guys enjoy it.